Hi guys. I don't know what I'm gonna call you guys. I want you to call you my friends, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll just say hey friends or whatever for now, but we're gonna find a nickname for you all. So today is the day about spirit. So as I've said before, I am a Christian, so I will be reading a scripture today. And guess what? Today was just meant to be about spirit because it's Wednesday and my church has Bible studies on Wednesdays. So I'm going to read the passage we were talking about. We'll talk about that, and then I'll get into how my day was and everything. So just a little food for thought for you until the next spirit day so you can ruminate and meditate over this word. So we're in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 21 through I think 24. Do you not know? Have you not heard? Has it not been declared to you from the beginning? Have you not considered the foundations of the earth? God is enthroned above the circle of the earth. Its inhabitants are like grasshoppers. He stretches out the heavens like thin cloth and spreads them out like a tent to live in. He reduces princes to nothing and makes judges of the earth like a wasteland. But they are barely planted, barely sown. Their stem hardly takes root to the ground in the ground. When he blows on them and they wither, and a whirlwind carries them away like stubble. So I just think that this was a powerful word today because it kind of reminds us as like people of God or Christians or people who like are thinking about Christianity, like whatever part you're in, there's no judgment over here. I promise you that. But it reminds us that God is bigger than everything. He created everything. He's our creator. So it's like, do you not know? Have you not heard how big God is? Like, you're worrying about these minuscule little things right now, and they don't even compare. They're like grasshoppers. Like, they don't even compare to God. Like, we could just step on a grasshopper, go about our day, wouldn't even care. The grasshopper could have been trying to get some grass and feed its family, and we just stepped on it. Like, that's how big God is. Like, if there's a problem going on, there's kings, queens, presidents, anything going wrong, and we feel like this heaviness and this, like, we don't know what's gonna happen, this worry. Again, I have a problem with worrying when I shouldn't be, but life can feel very heavy because we're in this bubble. God is outside of the bubble. He created the bubble, okay? They said he stretched out the heavens like a thin cloth and spreads them out like a tent to live in. So it's like we're living in this tent. We have all these little problems inside the tent, and we're like bickering back and forth. We're doing all these things. We're figuring out how we're going to eat. And God's like, I created this for you. You will never have lack. You always have everything you need from me. If you just believe that I can give those things to you, you just trust me, stop trying to do everything yourself, everything's gonna be fine. So yeah, I think that's just a nice word of the day. And while I was listening to the Bible study, I finished my little coloring book, and guess what? It was also in Isaiah, and that was Isaiah 30:15. It says, only in returning to me and resting in me will you be saved. In quietness and confidence is your strength. So I think those two scriptures paired together, and I colored this pretty little picture, which is the thumbnail of the video. Yeah, and I just kind of thought about it while I was drawing and like thinking about how I can worry less, how I can, actually trust God because he is the creator. He does know what he's talking about. He does know what he's doing. So yeah, the more that I worry, it's like me trusting him less. It's like me trying to almost worshiping the problem more than him because I'm thinking about the problem more than I'm thinking about how God can, fix the problem, or that he will fix the problem, and have that quiet confidence, have that peace that surpasses all understanding. So I'm gonna move that out the way for you guys. But I think that was pretty interesting. And so today what I did for the Wellness Hub is I did some more marketing. So I'm gonna put some pictures up here. I think it's just one really, and I'm working on branding. I'm not completed with this, so it's a work in progress. Don't laugh at like the lack on the page, but I got to the point where I understood what like brand fonts and sizes that I want for different things. So I have like the heading, the subheading, and the body, different fonts and styles. So those are going to be in my fonts and styles. And I also am changing the color and like background theme of the like branding, because the branding that I'm putting on the front of the like video is going to be the branding for the actual products. So I'm really trying to like hone in and work on that. So let me know what you think of this new branding. I really like it. I like the stars and the sparkle because I feel like that just embodies that spirit theme. Well, actually, so this was the idea for the logo. In the center there's a circle with the sparkles in it, and so for the logo I'm thinking like have the circle is like the body, the sparkle is like the mind, because it almost embodies to me like the sparkle of like, I don't know, the neurons in your brain like making connections. And so it's like, oh, I have these ideas, I have this creativity, I have this, you know, thing I want to talk about, and it's all happening at once in your brain. So when those stars are coming up, it's almost like you're thinking these different little things. To me, that's how I envision it, the stars. But so we have the circle, which is the body, we have the stars, which is the mind, and then the spirit is the color, the aura, the like just the beauty of the gradient, like that is the spirit. So, and that's what I think aura really is just like your spirit. And like when people say they can like see people's aura or like feel people's auras, or you can get like a reading on your aura and stuff like that, like I think that's really cool because it really embodies like what your spirit looks like what, you know, people are feeling from you, but in a color version, because color kind of gives us the idea of feelings, but you know, we can't express some feelings, so sometimes we express it through color, which is why creativity and art is so important, so that we can express ourselves and people can understand our expressions without words. But sometimes creativity does come through words, and that's important as well. So creativity is important. If you're a creative person, I encourage you to get your stuff out there. Be creative, create whatever you want. Like there's never enough creativity in the world. So yeah, what else did I do today? So yeah, I did my spirit, I did that. Working on the Wellness Hub. Work was a little, I don't know, a little like stressful because one of my big bosses was in, so I was scared he was gonna tell me like everything was wrong. And I'm a visual merchandiser, so I get to be creative every day basically at a furniture store, and I get to set up all these little creative little setups and things. And but it can't be just a whole bunch of everything everywhere. It has to be cohesive and like go with the color stories of like the, you know, brand and everything like that. So I was like, oh my gosh, am I doing everything right? I've only worked here for like 2 months really, so but it was all good. We had a great day, and yeah, so I'm gonna go eat some food, post this video, so you guys will be seeing this probably when I'm eating. But I hope you all have a great night, and just think about those words today. And if you're wanting to create something, just do it. Literally everything else doesn't matter. The economy could fall tomorrow, but you know what? God is still gonna be there, and he's still gonna protect us and be on our side. So I love you guys, my friends, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.